Albans City School Lighting Committee. Over the past year, we have been studying and compiling information regarding the streetlights in our city. Our goal was to gather information and make a list of options that we could do that could lower the amount of money we spend on lighting each year. In this presentation, you will hear about the studies that we looked at, results from a poll we conducted, our analysis of streetlights in the city, light meters, and light pollution. We will end our presentation with a list of possible options, and we will include the pros and cons of each option. I'll start out our presentation by giving an overview of the studies that we took a look at. The first study is called Improving Street Lighting to Reduce Crime in Residential Areas, and it was put out by the U.S. Department of Justice and the Office of Community-Oriented Policing Services, and it took place in 2000.
Start off with a question thing that we had with the Chief of Police. We asked him about streetlights and their effect that they have on crime. Our first question was, what is the current trend in crime in the city? We asked him his professional opinion, what do you think of what effects do streetlights have on crime rates? He also gave us his suggestion about what should be done with the streetlights here. So my classmates and I decided that it would be best to give a poll to the people who lived in the St. Albans area about streetlights. We came up with 7 questions and called 20 people to see what their answers were to these questions. We made a copy of the all the streetlights in St. Albans on Google Maps, and I'm going to show you that. You get there, you go to the St. Albans City Lighting Project, I believe it is. You scroll down to the end of the page and you'll see the globe that this started out as. You just click one of the files underneath and you'll be able to access it.
We first mapped the lights on a hard copy, and we had groups, and each group got a section of the city. And after looking at this map, we figured that it wasn't as efficient as using the GPS.
And so we went around with the GPS and we went right up to the street lights and pressed a certain button and it went right on the GPS, and right when we got back to the computer we uploaded them, put them on Google Maps, and we saw wicked different and that was more efficient.
Guys, just want to zoom in on that just so they can see the accuracy on that. It's
And this is one street right there, and these little dots are the street lights.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
And we're going to talk to you about how we measure, to measure light and foot candles.
In St. Albans, we measure most of our lights with foot candles, and if you go outside and you see a light, most of them produce about, I think, well, not like our lights, but generally lights produce about 100 to 1,000.
On the Energy Committee at St. Albans City School. Now we're going to talk about light pollution, what it is, how it affects us, animals, and the environment. So what is it? Light pollution is the brightening of the night sky caused by streetlights and other man-made sources. And the solution to this issue is to buy LED streetlights that...
And I'll be discussing options. Your first option is to keep everything as it is. Option 2 is to leave them all off except for the business district. Option 3 is to shut off every other.
Very impressive presentation you guys and girls have made tonight, and it's given us a lot of information to look at as we build our budget and as we do our downtown streetscape over the next year and a half. And we appreciate your effort. And if we have any other questions or need more information or any other studies done, we know who to go to. So we appreciate it. Thank you very much.